Today I'm sharing with you guys 3 of the best bat attack strategies at Town Hall 11. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and I'm back with another top 3 list for you guys, focusing on bat spell attacks at Town Hall 11. Guys, I just got off my live stream from being over here in 3 Strikes, showing some amazing stuff from their wars. If you want to come to my live streams, you should subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for daily Clash videos and live streams every Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time. I want to see you guys there, but let's get into these bat attacks at Town Hall 11. The first attack that we're looking at today is a Town Hall 11 Pekka Bo bat attack strategy done by Scheme King from 3 Strikes in a random spin war against Clash Pub. Notice the composition right here, guys. 4 Pekka, 4 healers. We have some wizards. We have bowlers. We have an ice golem, wall wrecker, max level heroes, 6 bat spells in the comp: jump, rage, freeze. The standard, the standard Pekka Bo bat attack. The plan here, guys, is to get those tanks into the base, get those bowlers in behind, and then storm the base with those spam bats. Let's see how Scheme King does again at Town Hall 11. If you want to bring bats, guys, one of these strategies that I'm sharing with you guys today, I know you're going to fall in love with. Make sure you stick around for all 3 of them. We have the Pekka coming in from the western side of the base, wizards helping with some funneling right there. Then you get that wall wrecker coming right into the base as well. Going to be opening up some wall, encountering that single and multi-target Inferno Tower. Getting through 2 tiers of wall, which is pretty darn sweet right there, guys. Now the healers are behind, making sure that nothing gets injured from the multi-target Inferno. Remember, healers don't stop single target Infernos from melting your troops, so, don't think that they do, although it will help with the multi-targets. We need to take down that single target Inferno, and it finally does go down to our Queen and Grand Warden, pushing on through the base. We are in the core right now. Here come the bat spells on the outside of the base, mind you, coming on in, and really nothing needs a freeze until we get to this wizard tower right over here. There's gonna need to be a freeze spell drop. Look at that. 4 defenses frozen from 1 freeze spell. Another freeze needs to go down. Really clutch there, guys. Don't be scared to utilize the freeze, because if you don't, it takes 1 shot from a wizard tower to take down your bats, and that's talking about any strategy that you're using from today's video. Use the freeze spells on splash damage wizard towers. Now look at this. The ice golem goes down, freezing the wizard tower, but the bats, oh, they all go down. Did you see how quickly the wizard tower took down those bats? That's why you need to freeze. But as you can see, Scheme King was out of freeze spells. Nothing he could do right there. And if the ice golem busted a half of a second later, the bats would have cleaned up the rest of the base. But it's still going to happen. The attack is still going to triple because it's extremely popular, big in the meta right now. Pekka Bo bat. Is it an attack strategy that you guys are using in your wars? If not, give it a shot. Make sure your bat spells are max level for your Town Hall level. And make sure you practice some friendly challenges, guys. These are tips that I would give you no matter what the strategy. But the thing that we're focusing on here in this attack is get your kill squad into the base, tear out the core, and then send those bat spells in from the outside of the base. But remember to freeze, and don't be sparing with those freeze spells. You want to make sure that the wizard towers are taken down and out of commission, frozen in time as the bats approach, or else you just wasted all that camp space on those bats because they're gonna die to the wizard tower. Beautiful first attack. Let's get into number 2. Again, on Town Hall 11, we're looking at a drag bat attack strategy. This is the strategy that kind of got popular when the bat spells were brought into Clash of Clans, dragons or electro dragons, depending on the Town Hall level you're working with. Basically, you're going to be sending your dragons in, balloons behind, bats in from the side to take out a bunch of things behind the stone slammer, crushing the base. As you can see, we have 6 bat spells, 2 rage, 3 freeze, max level heroes for 11, the stone slammer, of course. There is a Pekka in this one for some tanking purposes and some funneling. 9 dragons, 9 balloons. Let's see this attack go down. We have Hollowing Souls from 3 Strikes on this attack. Here comes that Pekka that we mentioned. Coming in on the top of the base, we have the he and the she, the Pekka being the she, the king being the he, and the queen coming in from the eastern side of the base. So major funneling happening right here, guys. Remember, funneling is the key. Great thing right here is the queen is going to be getting on top of that air defense, taking that out, popping her ability, taking out a Tesla, the Tesla, the Warden, and the air defense. Here we go. Balloons, dragons coming into the base. And one of the great things about this strategy is you don't need to worry about the clan castle, because the dragons will take down anything that comes out. Beautiful rage spell right there. Notice there are not any balloons left over in the attack. The balloons just kind of got through the beginning phase of the attack, and now it's all dragons. Nice Grand Warden's ability right there in the center of the base. Eternal Tome, a few balloons coming in, and the Stone Slammer coming in from the south. Going into the base within that slammer, what is your guess? Let me know right now in the comments below. Is it balloons? Is it a dragon? Well, I guess I didn't give you enough time. Because it's balloons, they're raged up from within that Stone Slammer. As soon as they dropped right into that rage, beautiful stuff. Now, one thing about this strategy, here come the bats now as well. Also popped on the outside of the base, or dropped on the outside of the base, pushing in through right now on top of the Eagle artillery, about to take it down. Those bats will they get it before the shot is dropped? No, they got it after the shot was dropped. But basically what you're doing is, as the dragons and balloons are tanking within the base, you're sending your bats in, hoping that a lot of the defenses that target air are targeting the kill squad, you know, your dragons, your balloons, everything that's in the center of the base, rather than the bats. Notice there are a bunch of bats left over in this attack, which are going to basically clean up the attack. Notice they're going in quickly ahead of the balloon, of the dragons. I don't know if the balloons or dragons will get anything done in this attack, because they are just so much slower than those bats. So fast, yet so fragile. Again, guys, make sure you funnel your bases properly and utilize those freeze spells to keep the bats alive. They are so valuable, but again, so fragile. One shot from a wizard tower and you lose every single one. The final attack that we're featuring today at Town Hall 11 that focuses on bats is Bat Slap, my new favorite bat strategy for Town Hall 11 and Town Hall 12. I'm actually using this one myself in my farming, just for some fun. It works out really great. You can see we have 5 healers, 1 electro dragon. We have 10 witches, 1 ice golem, max level heroes, a wall wrecker, 2 rage, 6 bat, and 3 freeze spells, even a balloon and a handful of wizards on this one. Now, when I do this attack, I bring 4 healers. There are 5 on this one, so let's see how this one goes down, what Steven has planned. He's got the queen. He's actually going in with the queen walk on this one rather than healing up those witches. Now, when I do this attack, I'll typically put 2 healers on 2 witches, have them funneling the base, but he opted to go with the queen walk, which, to be honest, guys, is probably the stronger strategy to go with. If you could keep the queen alive in this attack, it's going to be GG. It's going to help you pull in the 3-star. So now we have the witches behind the queen with the Grand Warden, all storming the center of the base with that wrecker. What we're looking at is just a different way to deploy a very similar attack. Now, I'm getting a wide view here because I don't want to miss the bats coming into the attack. What's happening is the wall wrecker goes down, a balloon and I believe an ice golem come out of the wrecker. The healers are under rage. Everything literally is under rage in the center of the base right now. The E-Drag goes down, and pretty soon the bats are going to come to town. Everything is being tanked beautifully in the core. The Queen's ability yet to be used. Another Ice Golem goes down, freezing an enormous section of the base. And that multi-target Inferno is giving us a little bit of a problem. And you know what? That Eagle Artillery is still raining down on us. The bats are coming in from the east, going in towards defenses that don't have that splash damage. You know, the bats, they can get through an air defense and through an expo, but they cannot get through that wizard tower. It's a problem every time. And you know what, guys? These bats went down pretty quickly on this attack. So, you know, this is a bat featured video, but you just saw the bats didn't last until the end of this attack as they did in the last one. Sometimes you could take down 20 defenses with the bats. Sometimes in this case you'll only get a handful, but that's all that it takes to pull in the 3-star. Remember, we have spam all over. We have a queen walk, which is a little bit light right now. Looks like it only has 1 healer left on her, but her ability is intact. And we have these witches walking around the base, accumulating skeletons over time. So yeah, I know, I'm gonna say it myself, probably not the best example of, you know, an OP bat strategy right here, because the bats didn't last until the end of the attack, you know. But whatever, they got the job done. You get the idea. I know you guys do. So what I want you to do is train this one up. I mean, this is my favorite, mind you. Train this one up and go at it with some friends and friendly challenges and see what you think of it. It is a bat slap attack, much like the witch slap that we used to do back at Town Hall 9. And it's a solid strat. Look at this queen, sliver of health left. And obviously, yeah, I know, you probably don't have max level heroes. These strategies still work, even if your heroes are not max level. Of course, though, they're stronger when they are max level. So keep that grind going, keep farming, get that golden pass so you can get those rewards if you want to. I mean, I do. It's really great. But that was the top 3 bat attack strategies at Town Hall 11 that you should be using. Let's close out things over here on the main screen. I want to say to all of you, thank you for staying until the end of the video. If you made it to this point in time, hashtag made it in the comments below. I want to know if you are one of the OGs on the channel making it until the very end of the video. Again, guys, remember, I will be live streaming every Friday night at 10 or 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. Clash of Clans. Make sure you guys are there hanging out live. It's a ton of fun every single time. Make sure you leave your comments below of which of the 3 attack strategies was your favorite from the drag bat, the Pekka Bo bat, or the bat slap. Which one do you like the best? Which one are you using? Or have you used none of them and you're gonna just kind of try them all out? I want to know. Leave a thumbs up on the video and remember to come follow me over on Twitter at Echo Through Me. But that's been it for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here in another top 3 list. Let me know if you want more. I'll see all you guys back here later on today with another video. Until then, be good.